I'm Robert Bedell, and I'd like to introduce you to the BLS Education Library. The BLS Education Library is a unique asset and resource that forms the heart of both BLS Perfect English and BLS Press. It has thousands of holdings accumulated over many years: books, games, flashcards, DVDs, and teaching materials. That number is constantly growing as more holdings are acquired for research, teacher training, usage with and testing on students, and to recommend on our YouTube and Facebook sites and our blogs. To stay up to date, please check out our website and sign up for notifications. The first part of the library we'll visit is the section holding English reference and instruction books. Of course, there are a lot of these because I've been researching and teaching English at all levels in different countries since 2002. The collection includes a broad range of titles for different levels from many publishers, including General English and Grammar, Listening, Writing Instruction, Phonics, Test Preparation, General Reading, and Reading Comprehension and Vocabulary. Reading comprehension and vocabulary books are particularly well represented, and I have used them extensively, directly with students, in teacher training, and in the writing of my Vocabulary Victory English Root Word flashcards and Vocabulary Victory books. I completed the Vocabulary Victory flashcards first and did a successful Kickstarter campaign to launch them. They're available for purchase on the BLS Education website. They can be used for vocabulary instruction or games. Using games as an expansion activity to teaching has always been an interest of mine. I did a presentation about it at the 2013 Kotisol Language Conference in Daejeon, South Korea. I have used games in my teaching and also hosted English game night events in which participants played various games designed to encourage and improve English speaking. The BLS Education Library has a large selection of flashcards and games of various kinds. The library's collection is broad and deep and even includes out-of-print books, some of which are outstanding. A very special corner of the library is devoted to a large selection of winners of the American Library Association's prestigious Newbery Medal and Honor, given each year to outstanding children's literature, and the Caldecott Medal, given for outstanding illustrations. The Newbery Medal and Honor began in 1922, and the Caldecott began in 1938, and both are given every year. As of the making of this video at the end of 2022, we have 76 Newbery winners and 26 Caldecott winners in our collection. We also have a great selection of other children's and YAL fiction authors, including Roald Dahl, Dr. Seuss, Arnold Lobel, David Walliams, Kelly Yang, and many others, and fantasy writers such as Rick Riordan, Philip Reeve, and J.K. Rowling. And amongst the adult fiction books, fantasy and mystery are particularly well represented. These have always been among my favorites. For my master's degree thesis, I wrote a mystery novel as a creative project, with an introduction about the history of the mystery novel as a displaced quest. I am particularly interested in multicultural mysteries in Asian settings, such as Wasim Khan's mysteries set in India, Colin Cottrell's Dr. Siri's series, set in Laos, Martin Limon's military police procedurals, set in Korea, and Elliot Pattison's Edgar Award-winning series, set in Tibet. But the collection has a broad range of authors, including women writers like Kathy Reichs and classic American hard-boiled writers such as Raymond Chandler and Elmore Leonard, among many others. Mystery and fantasy, including horror and science fiction, overlap with children's and YAL because some of the fantasies could be for kids or adults. Of course, quality YAL in children's literature is also excellent for adult ESL teaching, for reading aloud. For example, I have used fantasy books by Neil Gaiman for classroom reading aloud and drama for students of all ages. Here are Caden and Ivana having fun reading Neil Gaiman's poem, Crazy Hair.
Okay, do it together. Do it together. Okay.
Make me opium compare. Walking with your crazy hair.
Good.
And I have used Mr. Gaiman's hilarious Fortunately the Milk for both classroom drama and as an inspiration for one of the illustrations on my Vocabulary Victory English root word cards. I like to encourage my students to illustrate their work in my creative writing teaching. I think drawing is relaxing, and images help bring meaning to words. The collection includes both graphic novels and art instruction books. I grew up with movies and television. My parents got to go to the Academy Awards. I went in high school. After my father died, my mother became an actress. Her Oscar programs are in the library. I was in the media a lot for my first book, Romancing the Southland, in 1994, and later was a Universal Studios tour guide and wrote a movie history book in 2001, Romance in Film. You can see more about this on my author website, robertbedell.com. The BLS Education Library includes many works related to movies and television, including actual shooting scripts used in film production. I moved to Japan to teach English in 2004 and have lived, worked, and traveled in Asia ever since. The library has sections with many books related to Asian history, culture, and language. The BLS Education Library has a good science collection that includes books, flashcards, and games. I use these to teach science to kids and to help in teaching and assisting in writing research papers for facilities such as the Toyota Central R&D Laboratory and Hong Kong Baptist University and the Hyman Institute of Science and Technology. I am also concerned with the negative effects of screen technology, especially on kids, and have researched, debated, and written about it. That summarizes the library's holdings, but there's more. You can see the library has a book blog on Google Blogger, and the BLS Education Library also has a bookstore. You can order books from us that are found in the library, sometimes with as little as one click. We accomplish this by affiliate partnering with selected booksellers worldwide. We strive to offer you the best prices for books and shipping by working with good companies that care about people and the environment. The BLS Education Library bookstore combines the convenience and great prices of internet book buying with the personal service of a library. Some of the purchase price is donated to charities that support literacy and helping underprivileged adults and children get books. You can browse through our holdings and then conveniently order. All of these books are found in the BLS Education Library, and I have read and used them in my research and teaching, and for personal enjoyment. We also have a dedicated email, blseducationlibrary@gmail.com, for any questions you may have about books before or after you order them. This is helpful for individuals or teachers or researchers. You pay nothing extra for this service. When you purchase with our links, we get a commission from our affiliates, which helps fund the library and our research. And finally, the library has its own little animal community, led by the inimitable Mr. Lion. Hello, Mr. Lion here. If you have a question, you can ask me. Unless it's difficult, then you should ask Rob. Yes, ask Rob. Thanks for visiting. Bye-bye. Well, I hope you enjoyed visiting the BLS Education Library.